Hi, this is Stephen from Share Navigator, and this is your short-term stock trading ideas. Just a reminder that these are stocks that we have screened from thousands of stocks, and we're looking for short-term oversold indicators on fundamentally sound quality companies. So that's the key. We're not interested in the rubbish that's out there. We're only interested in fundamentally sound companies, and we do this using our equity scan tool, which provides us with instant fundamental target prices on thousands of stocks, and we can screen them in an instant. So these are stocks that we're currently invested into. We'll look at the charts now in a moment. You can see we're up in all four. So we've been going well on the recent trades. The most profitable one is Domino's Pizza. We bought that 5 days ago. We have a short-term target price of 4.29. You can see it's at 4.24. So yesterday actually it got to 4.28. We were about to exit. It didn't quite get there. So we'll see, does it get up there today? And we'll exit at 4.29. If it does, we'll make about a 5% profit. Not bad in 5 or 6 days. We'll work back upwards. MGM, this is a stock that has been up and down on us. Again, we're just gone into profit, 0.5%, 5 days, not bad. Target price is 35, so we're a bit away from that. We're at 32.45, so it might take a little bit longer to get there. Flutter is a trade that has been up and down on us, and we're in a slight profit on that at the moment. We still remain with our profit target at 20,500, and Alaska Airlines being the final one. We're in that trade 14 days now. Again, that has been up and down, jumped for us with Delta Airlines earnings, and since then has come back a small bit. But we're going to stick with the stock. We like both of these top ones here for longer term as well. So we'll trade them for both the short term, and we also have them in our long-term portfolio. So we're going to move on to stocks now that we're actually looking at and considering adding to this portfolio, and we look at the charts of those stocks. So here's a quick look at some of the charts on the stocks that we own, and then we get into some of the stocks that we're looking at. So Alaska Airlines, you can see nice consolidation here. You could argue this is a support area. It's touched here a couple of times in the past. We're just looking to trade that up to this $55 level here. So building a nice base here. Let's see, can we build on that? Earnings are coming up shortly, so that's something to watch. Flutter is, as you can see, has built a base, starting to build up nicely here. Faced a number of challenges recently, as we know, but that's why the stock had sold off so much. MGM Studios, again, base at the bottom of their Bollinger Bands here, like the RSI moving upwards. We're just looking to trade up to the 200-day moving average in and around that area, so not too far away from there. And this is the chart of Domino's Pizza. You can see yesterday it got up to 4.28 here, nearly up to our price target of 4.29. A nice bullish move, and it's shown up in the pre-market again, so we might get out on that today. Okay, so some of the stocks that we're considering adding now. Schlumberger, love the base here. This has trended sideways. You got to look at oil prices when you're looking at Schlumberger. So oil prices are down about $58 a barrel now at the moment. If you feel oil prices are going to climb, Schlumberger is a good stock to get into, given what they do. So, and it's trading sideways. One thing to be wary of, earnings out on Friday. So we're not too far away from that. So people who don't fancy it over the earnings, then don't buy that. Meta is another one we're looking at. Just like in any pullback, would ideally love to get it down at the 200-day moving average. Will it get there? Not so sure of that. We're going to just keep an eye on it. I still think this low here might get a retest. So we'll just keep an eye on that. And Adobe is one. Again, it's something similar there to Schlumberger. It's in this consolidation pattern down at the bottom here. You know, the fundamentals are very, very strong in Adobe, but the risk out there is with AI, can it kind of cannibalize a lot of their business. So the jury's out on that one with Adobe. So earnings are out here. That's the thing about this one. So all we're looking to do is trade that pretty much up to the center line here. So we'll probably have a go off that. Other stocks, interestingly, that came into our watches have moved. So you can see the power of these scans. Honeywell, boom, big jump up. We would have been out of that. Stanley Black & Decker, big jump. That's a bullish engulfing pattern. That's worth watching there. And Ball Corporation here. The problem with Ball Corporation, you know, we all know that the likes of Pepsi and Coca-Cola and other providers of beverages have been struggling, and because of tariffs and everything else that's going on and cost rises, and these guys provide the packaging, the tins to those people. So you get, you know, obviously that business has been impacted as well. So you need to be aware of that. So all in all, the stocks we're probably most likely to trade are Schlumberger, Meta, and Adobe. And when we decide to go and pull the trigger on those, we will let you know.